Hi, Miss Jacobs. How are you today?
I'm good, Mrs. Morante. How are you?
I'm great. I was wondering if you would give me a tour of the Athletics Center while I ask you a few questions.
I'd love to.
All right, what are 3 words to describe how you feel right now?
Excited, cold, and a little bit camera shy.
Where's your favorite spot on campus?
Favorite spot is actually back campus. We're heading up into the back Enchanted Forest for the cross-country course, and then you're overlooking front campus where you can kind of see the chapel in the background. And to the left is Plants Courts, where our girls volleyball team competes in the fall, and our boys and girls basketball programs compete in the winter seasons.
All right, what is something that surprised you when you first came to Mercersburg?
The beautiful campus that we have, and that we have 330 acres, and so essentially every program, athletic program, has their own space to train and compete.
Do you have any hidden talents or hobbies?
I make a really serious ice cream cake.
What's your favorite sport or activity?
Ice hockey.
Favorite word?
Oakland, she's a 2.5-year-old, and then my second favorite word is probably Paxton, who's our 7-month-old. And now I'm going to take you to the Davenport Squash Center. Hi, Dior.
What's your favorite season?
Winter.
What's one piece of advice you'd give to your younger self?
Probably not to take life too seriously.
What do you do to relax?
I love to vacuum. I know this is probably the opposite of the question you're asking, but relaxing and cleaning our house on my off day really oddly relaxes me.
If you could keep an animal other than a dog or a cat as a pet, what would it be?
Definitely a panda bear, because they're extremely fluffy. Okay, now, here we are. We're entering the Davenport Squash Center. We have 10 courts, and this is the winter season. The season we're in now is our main season, and we usually have up to 40 boys and girls for JV and varsity teams.
Okay, if you could go anywhere right now, where would you go?
A tropical island for sure, as it's negative below out.
What's the biggest learning experience you've had at Mercersburg?
The biggest learning experience for me was just the overall unique experience that boarding school brings. It's lovely, but you wear a lot of different hats, which actually is kind of weirdly my favorite part of the job.
What did you want to be when you were a kid?
I wanted to be a teacher, elementary school to be more specific.
If you weren't in education, what would you do?
I would open up a diner and a bar, diner in the morning, bar in the afternoon. Everyone loves a good happy hour, am I right?
Yes. All right, this is the great debate on campus. Do you like ice cream pretzel pie or chocolate chip cookie pie?
I love the ice cream pretzel pie. I'm a pretty big sweet and salty kind of person. Well, that trash can just right in the way.
Coffee or tea?
Neither. I run on natural energy and then Crystal Light.
All right.
All right, and here is the Lloyd Aquatic Center. They're blasting some lovely music, but they're getting ready for Easterns, and this is where boys and girls swimming and diving program trains fall, winter, and spring.
Okay, do you like the squirrels on campus?
I love the squirrels. Mascot, a little debate there with me, but I love squirrels unless they're chewing your car wire.
All right, what is one thing you don't understand about teenagers today?
Their language and their obsession with their cell phones.
Okay, what's one person dead or alive that you look up to?
That one's an easy one. That would definitely have to be my parents.
What's your favorite place you traveled to?
Chile. I went a couple years ago with the school as a chaperone, and I ultimately ended up meeting one of my best friends, Miss O'Connell, who actually was an employee here up until last year.
Are you a TV, movie, or book person?
I am TV. I'm sure you probably could guess this, but we watch a lot of sports in our house. Go Bills. And now I'm going to take you to our final destination, and that is the Hale Field House.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
That would be to fly so that I could go anywhere I want. I know it's probably a pretty common answer, but that would probably be my superpower.
If you were stranded on a deserted island, what 3 items would you bring?
I think the right answer here is probably people. I would probably bring my husband, Matt, my daughter, Oakland, and then my son, Paxton.
What's your favorite part about being the school's director of athletics?
My favorite part, I think, is connecting with all of our colleagues, our coaches, coworkers, everyone across campus that serves our students. And then obviously the best part is watching the kids kind of transform once they're here and having the connected relationship with them post their Mercersburg era. And here we are, we're in the Hale Field House. As you can tell, indoor track and field is just wrapping up. We host up to 4 or 5 indoor meets every winter season. We usually max out about 550 athletes from all different kinds of schools. And then as you can tell, we have a lot of our other sports. It's multi-purpose. We have baseball, softball, girls lacrosse, boys, girls tennis, you name it. golf simulators in the back. And so it's really, really beneficial to all of our kids that go here.
Okay, last question. What's the best part of the school year?
Ooh, I'm gonna have to go with family weekend, step songs and bonfire. It's really unique to Mercersburg, and I'm a public school girl, and so seeing the bonfire and all the excitement around that, and watching the kids kind of literally be lit up by it, and the happiness that brings them, it really shows how impactful that can be to the students and what they talk about beyond Mercersburg.
Thank you so much, Ms. Jacobs. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you.